new Brookings study finds that women may be especially vulnerable as AI reshapes the workforce, not just because of the work they're currently doing, but because many have less resources to adapt if those jobs go away.
Yeah, we're joined live by Sam Manning, researcher at GovAI and the Foundation for American Innovation. Thank you for being with us, Sam.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so can you start by telling us which women-dominated jobs are most at risk right now because of AI?
Yeah, of course. So there's a lot of uncertainty around kind of where displacement might happen. But if it were to happen in these jobs where AI is currently being used to automate more and more tasks, what we find is that clerical and administrative work, legal secretaries, office clerks, administrative assistants may be particularly vulnerable and have a relatively harder time managing a job transition if needed.
Well, so let's talk about that, because women, it looks like in the study, have a harder time bouncing back if they lose a job. So what's behind that finding?
Sure. So what we find is that on average, workers in these occupations who overwhelmingly, as you mentioned, happen to be women, tend to have a kind of more narrow set of skills, lower savings on average, and are less likely to live in major cities where there's more job opportunities. And so these kinds of factors all together might make it harder to transition into new work if AI were to lead to displacement.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I think this is hard to hear because we still, of course, talk about the gender pay gap and barriers to opportunity for women for many different reasons. So it seems like this would only set things back further.
Yeah, potentially. I think, like I said, there's still quite a lot of uncertainty around how AI is actually going to impact the labor market. And so one thing that could be especially important here is trying to get better visibility into, are these impacts actually playing out? What data can we collect from public sources, from employers and things, to get a better hold on which workers are being impacted, and then how policy can adapt and provide support where it's needed.
Yeah, I feel like every day there's like a different headline that goes back and forth. This particular study is looking at women. I was looking at something earlier today, excuse me, where it said Gen Z was replaced by AI in a number of tech companies. Those tech companies are now realizing, oh, we might actually need
some of those
humans back.
Yeah.
So is there anything, though, that you've seen where workers could actually protect themselves ahead of AI coming for their jobs?
Yeah, I think individual workers kind of understand their own circumstances best, but I think one thing that may be helpful is trying to embrace the fact that AI is going to play a bigger part in work over the coming years. This is going to lead to disruption and potential for people to make job changes. But I think if you try to experiment with it, try to adapt, experiment with where these systems are reliable and helpful and where they can expand your productivity, then this is going to make you as a worker more productive and capable in your job, but also more resilient if in the future you might need to make that transition.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. We're talking about women, of course, but most at risk here. But I'm sure there's men watching this. You see more and more companies citing AI as a reason for layoffs. Amazon, Pinterest, and several others. And the men watching this are going, well, I understand that the women are being harmed more, but I just lost my job because of this. Do you worry that if women are impacted more, that gets lost because so many people are impacted?
Yeah, I mean, I think these impacts are going to be pretty widespread, but also pretty complex.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a story about kind of women versus men. I think it's a story about broad exposure to this technology across the economy. And actually, one of the things we find in our study is that for the most part, workers that are most likely to be impacted actually have higher savings on average, are more likely to be in these roles like software engineer and web developer that might have more resilient characteristics, but there's this narrow segment of the labor market that may be particularly vulnerable. These, clerical and administrative jobs that have high exposure, but these characteristics that might drive vulnerability.
Got it. There were definitely many interesting findings in that study. So thank you so much for talking those through with us, Sam.
Thanks so much.